Alright people, so this is my very first tutorial on how to actually do a WPF animation without any C#. First up, open up Visual Studio Blend. You don't have to use the Blend version, however that is most preferred by me. Create a project. I usually go for a .NET framework. Create it and set it to whatever name you want. I'll just do app1 for now, as that is not it. App2. As soon as it creates it, you should also make sure that you have certain packages installed. Packages include the .NET framework, the newest version of .NET framework anyway, WPF development, and UWP just to be safe. First, let's start off by creating this window to be transparent. I said allows transparency as true. I'll give a notice for everybody. You cannot set the background as a color if it's already transparent. So, do not do that. If it remains transparent, it is transparent. Now, set the window style to none. All good, right? Just a pro tip, keep this at 100% to make sure that all of your pixels are not going to be pixelated as soon as you do build. Keep it simple and straightforward. Place a border here, using your assets, or your toolbox if you're using the normal Visual Studio. Plop it in the middle. Add a background. For the sake of this video, I'm making it a little bit bluish. If you do desire, add a drop shadow. Add border.effect, drop shadow, blur radius. Set these to 12, shadow depth as 1, opacity as 0.4. Now that you got that done, you can adjust it to your own liking. I'm going to set the opacity a little bit lower. And I'm going to add a test block. For the sake of this video, I'm using Poppins, as I know most of you are using those as well. Set it to 20. Plop it in the middle. Automatic width. Height. Set. Set the foreground a little bit higher to FFF if you want. Name it whatever you want. Again, plop it in the middle. All good, isn't it? So, the animation which we're doing is going to be a fade-in animation. I'm aware that most of you are going to use this for your Roblox exploit loaders. So, create a storyboard, name it whatever you want. I'll call it fade in. If you want to make your animation slower or faster, put in duration 0 to 1. If you want the perfect duration, I suggest 0.25 or 0.5. I'll do 0.5. Select your border, and this is very simple. Just hit your up and down key for the border, and for the text block, do the same. Up and down. Nothing too difficult. Now, let's play the animation. There's nothing going on, as you can see. But hold on a second. We can also do this. We can set the state of the actual application to have an animation before it starts. We set the opacity to 0. This is not affecting the original design at all. This is just a storyboard. As you can see, we've made a basic fade-in animation. But, as you can realize, it's quite slow and it's actually kind of clinky. If we want to make it any better, using easing, let's use easing. Power in and out, 2, that's a basic. And as you can see just from that, we've made a lot of progress. Much more popped out. Now, just remember, if you're going to set the window to non-resize, just make sure that your vertical alignment and horizontal alignment are all right also. Otherwise, you may encounter some issues. Let's make the build. And as you can see, our first WPF tutorial is finished. Hope you enjoy.